Hi, it's Kamon Reynolds, and happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We're at the day before, but I want to go ahead and wish it to you anyways, because I'm going to be busy tomorrow, or in a food coma, or both. You know, between Laurel's fixins and Mama's fixins, and, you know, my brother's wife, you know, goodness. You know, I try to help out, but usually I just get run out of the kitchen. And that's kind of the way it is in the beehive, guys. You know, you've got to play by their rules, or they will kick you out of their kitchen. I think that's the best analogy I can come up with on the spot. Anyways, so here we are going through some of these colonies. I wanted to talk about this product here. I've had a lot of people ask, and I really don't like giving a whole lot of advice without experience, but I do have opinions on this even without a whole lot of experience, just because it kind of makes sense to me. So beekeepers have been feeding bees without mixing protein into their winter feeds for a long time, and it's worked just fine. But lately there's this new thing about mixing proteins, and it's just a little bit, into your winter feeds. And just like any new thing, I am not sold on it. I'm very skeptical. Do you know why? Because over the last, this is my 18th season, there's been so many products that have come and gone that were the next best thing for bees. Or you try them and you don't see any difference, and you're shelling out all this cash. Some of them might be beneficial, some of them might not be negative, but are they really helping the bees out? We're going to be talking more about that, because there's several additives that I'm kind of concerned about, one of them being vinegar. So there's some studies, we'll get onto that later. But this right here is Man Lake's product, Pro Winter Patties. And right here we've got the ingredients: sugar, high fructose corn syrup, preservative, plant protein products, mysterious. They really like those. It's kind of like Pro Sweet. Proprietary blend. I love those big words. Anyways, check out the consistency up here. We're fixing to give this colony some. They don't need it, but we are giving it to some little colonies that do need it. And I've used Bee Pro before, so it smells like they're using Bee Pro, or an ingredient that is in Bee Pro. Yeah, in here. Nah, I'm just guessing, but it doesn't smell like Ultra Bee, at least to me. So maybe it's in both of them. I know Ultra Bee has lemongrass in it, supposedly, so that's might cover up the smell, but it's supposed to be a very low protein content. Let's see right here. I'm not really seeing on the label, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere around 4%. And there's a lot of people making their own homemade blends. Me personally, if the bees need protein, why not feed them a small protein patty? If you're wanting to give them carbs like honey, sugar syrup, or doing mountain camp sugar, fondant, something like that, why not just give that to them straight? Just my opinion. And it's worked for so many beekeepers for so long. I just don't see why we need to change. Then again, this could be beneficial, but where's the scientific evidence? I know beekeepers who use this and are very good beekeepers. And so, don't think if you're using this product, this could be damaging to your bees. I don't know. However, let's throw it on real quick, and who knows? Maybe this will be something we use every year. You never know. Or maybe it's something we'll make ourselves. By the way, Man Lake and Kelly's and Dadant and a lot of these companies, I don't know if Dadant's participating. I don't hear a lot from Dadant. But they're having their Black Friday sales and Cyber Monday sales coming up. Oh, if you haven't noticed, look at all these bees in this hive. Really good looking hive. Look at all that bee coverage right there. Every seam has got some bees in it. Towards the edge over here, they're getting a little bit thinner. That bee is not my buddy today. And we're just going to stick that right in there. And we're going to smoke this down real quick before we throw the next box. And then we're going to take this box right here. Check these out. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, a couple frames worth of bees here. I'd say condensed down, we're probably talking about 3 frames of bees here. So if we condense this down to 8, and condense that down to 3, we're looking at an good 11 frames of bees, which I'm pretty happy about. That box is pretty heavy. So this right here, hopefully it'll help them out, but if you haven't noticed the consistency, check it out real quick. It's a little bit closer. A lot of that's sugar crystals. Laurel and I have been experimenting, even before we bought this product, with something similar to this. Now, it didn't have the protein in it, but we might try that out. But it's just sugar crystals and a couple things mixed together. And maybe, just maybe, we can figure out something that'll work that's made at home. So I'm all about saving money. You have to be if you're wanting to stay in business. So anyways, we're going to continue to go through these colonies here. We're about halfway through this yard. Thanks for watching the videos. Happy Thanksgiving. If you have any comments or questions on why we think that, you know, protein in our feed might not be the world's best idea, or, you know, mixing vinegar, or all these extra additives, leave them below.